Well, hello there. I've been expecting you. Come on in. Take your shoes off, because if you get mud on my floor, I'll kill you. I've been living in my apartment for about 2 months now. I moved in early September. So this has been a really long process. For those of you who don't know, quick recap. We moved here 5 years ago. My parents wanted to build their own house, and that is exactly what they did. But I just turned 18, so they had a great idea of making kind of a transitional addition, you know, some sort of apartment where when me and my younger siblings, we turn 18, we can have some of our own space and we can stay in there until the next sibling in line, it's their turn. So we just finally come together. There may or may not be a couch back there. Yeah, maybe. I really want to show you guys around. So right when you come up the stairs, this is the entryway. We've got these funny little doors over here. I love the way they open. So this is my washer and dryer. I just did a load of laundry, but I didn't have time to finish it, so. This is a little area where I hide decorations, and oh my gosh. That's not part of the apartment. And this is the corner where I have my vacuum and my mop, you know, all the cleaning essentials. Then in the entryway, we have this little shelf. This is my random shelf. We put it up and then we went, there didn't need to be a shelf here. And then over here, this is my little microwave corner. This little corner brings me so much joy. I got this table off of Facebook Marketplace, and I think it's the coolest Facebook Marketplace find. If you move it too much, these wagon wheel looking things, they'll fall off, so I just park it here and don't touch it. It's got these extendable little wings. Okay, I'll put that down. But it just fit the vibe pretty well. It's farmy, it's cottagey. I didn't want my stupid little microwave to be on the counter because I thought it was kind of ugly. So I put it on here. And then I've got my little teapot plant. This was from my grandma. Thank you, Mambo. This little container that holds all my tea. And then of course, my favorite piece of artwork in the world. I mean, look at it. It doesn't get much better than this. And this was the perfect place for it. So right out of the entryway, my kitchen. So right when you walk in the kitchen, we've got this big ol' island. This kind of doubles as my dining room table because I don't actually have one in here, even though I kind of do have the space, but I just haven't bought one, so. This works for now. This is also where I do all of my cooking. I've got an apple pie candle. This is my fiddle leaf fig. He sits in the middle of my island. He doesn't have a name yet, but he needs one. I've also got my fake candles. These are from Amazon, and they're fantastic. So these are my stools. They're wicker and they have these little cushions and they're actually so comfortable. We ordered one of these off of Target, I think. The other one was from Etsy. Originally, we tried to buy both of them on Etsy, but when one of the boxes showed up, it was just a random box of stuff. I mean, there's 2 Sonicare toothbrushes, a color changing light, but the box, joke, this is my stool. So I think we got a return box instead. So one of these is from Target. And the island and all of the countertops are quartz, which is super pretty, but it is really difficult to keep clean. Every time you touch it, you just see it. Then on this side of the island, this is all of my storage. So I've got this drawer, which is just cutting boards and lids. I've got a whole ton of Tupperware. This is all of my glassware and my mugs and my tumblers, everything like that. I'm developing an obsession with collecting coffee mugs. I've got these ones hug. And then down in the bottom drawers, this holds all of my cookware. Most of the stuff in my kitchen I did get for my birthday this year. So things like mugs, Tupperware, cookware, most of that stuff grandparents and like my mom picked out. So it all turned out super, super cute. I love everything in here. This is my fridge. Got my little daily checklist that sits on here. May or may not say film apartment tour. It's never really full. This is way too big of a refrigerator. For me, I'm more of a freezer food kind of person. Because I'm only one person, everything that goes in a refrigerator usually will go bad in like 3 days. So I'd have to eat a lot of food to have to fill this place up. So down here is the freezer. It's 2 drawers, which gives me plenty of space. So this is where like 90% of my dinners will come from. So over here, we have our dishwasher. This is the nicest dishwasher I think I've ever used. Don't look at my dishwasher. I didn't unload my dishwasher today. I don't know what it is. It's like hefty, you know? It's got this little top drawer. I don't really know what it's for, but I always put my big utensils up there. Anyway, over here is my coffee pot. I actually went and got this out of the tiny home. This is my coffee canister. I know it says pancakes, but I found this on Etsy and I had to have it. I didn't really think it was necessary to have a whole canister on my kitchen counter of pancake mix. I love ceramic food. I have an obsession. You should see my entire Facebook marketplace. It knows what I like. It tempts me daily. This is my little kitchen trinket shelf. It's got my favorite mugs in the entire world. I got them from Walmart for only $3. I've got my copper measuring cups. I also have all of these little hedgehogs. So over here, we've got the kitchen sink. Some people had mixed feelings about the faucet. I love the faucet personally. I love everything copper. I think it fits super well. It works, so, gets the job done. I have a huge sink. It doesn't have one of those dividers like most sinks would. It does make washing cookware really easy. I've got this big old cutting board. I don't actually cut things on it. It's just kind of like an accessory. Under the sink, there's 2 extra cupboards, which I basically just put garbage and cleaning products, stuff like that. And this white rug, which for the life of me, I cannot keep clean. So over here, this is where I keep all of my dishes. My parents did put a lot of storage in, but there wasn't really enough storage to hold all of my dishware. Plus, I needed something to put on the open shelving too. This is my plant. I got it Safeway like a month ago. That has pretty much doubled in size. Got my espresso machine. I love this thing. I've been making lattes every single day. And a little canister that holds my espresso sits right next to it. So down here's all of my storage that isn't in the island. Got a silverware drawer. I really love the silverware divider. It's got flowers on it. Everything in here pretty much has flowers on it. It's all super cute. We've got a drawer full of dish towels. This bottom one down here, it's just a mess. Vases and a tiny blender and a rice cooker. But this little narrow one's really cool. It holds all of my baking sheets and muffin tins, stuff like that. Everyone's carrying around those Stanley mugs. I actually like this a lot more. I kind of came to the conclusion a little while ago that without even realizing it, I just had become so distracted. Just everything going on in everyday life, you're devoting your time and your energy and thoughts and care to things that don't even matter. Until one day I just went, when was the last time I actually made an effort to get my Bible out, have a conversation with someone else about faith? As Christians, we want to serve as examples and we want to go out and share God's message. But then 78% of Christians say they have never shared the gospel with another person. It's hard to know how to do that. Like, what can I as an individual do if I'm not out preaching on a street corner or something like that? There's a study I like that says that the average t-shirt has a chance to be read over 3,000 times. And when I think about myself and how distracted I was, all I really needed was a reminder. So why not wear one? So Caruso is a leading Christian apparel company that's on a mission to make quality, comfy, and stylish apparel that makes evangelism easy. So Christmas is coming up, and I honestly can't think of a better gift for yourself or all of your friends and family members than a reminder of their faith, especially because he is the reason for the season. And I think it is so important that we remember that, the actual meaning of why we celebrate Christmas. With all of the stress of the holidays, especially with shopping, Caruso can take a little bit of that stress off of you and simplify that this year. My whole family has started wearing it. We have the journals, hats, they sell jewelry, which I really want to get Kira some of. And Caruso produces and designs 5 different brands, so there's something that everyone will love. So start evangelizing with Caruso apparel and gifts. Use the link in the description below and save 15% when you use code Nevaeh15. This is my oven and stove. It's a Samsung electric stovetop. This is my oven. I have really been trying to learn to cook a lot lately. And this is the vent above the stove. I have this all decorated as well. Prime example of my love for ceramic food. Also this one drawer next to the oven. This one's probably my favorite because it's got these racks and there's a whole bunch of storage in there that I haven't even touched. And then oils and spices, extracts, whatever kind of stuff like that can all go in these racks down below. That's my lemon. I found this lemon on Pinterest probably 2 years ago. It was like the big thing on my birthday. My mom got it. She was like, don't look at the counter yet. I got you the lemon. She found it on Etsy. They're actually handmade. They are so cute. It holds all of my fruit. This is the pantry. Again, just like the fridge, this is way too much space for me. I'm never gonna fill this whole thing up. I really love the way that this was designed. My parents put all of these shelves in, and the door is so cool. It's this huge farm door. I mean, when you move it, there's some weight there. This is heavy duty. So the kitchen opens up straight in to the living room. I really don't know what to do with this big old open space. I could put a table and chairs if I wanted to. I'm still thinking about it. But these are my big windows. The view out of these windows is actually insane. It is the one thing I do look forward to in the winter is how pretty the view is, so that's gonna be really nice. And up here's one of my favorite features of the whole apartment, the ceiling beam. I think it makes it look so cottagey and I love it. This is my form of heat and AC. There's too many splits in the apartment. This one just heats and cools everything except the bedroom. And now the newest addition to my apartment, the thing that everybody was really wanting me to hurry up and buy. The couch. So after driving hours and hours, going to all these different stores, going all the way into Washington, looking at couches, finally just ordered one online. I had it in my head I was gonna have to spend like $500 on a couch. That is not what happened. I was like, oh, I'll be able to find, pretty cheap couches. It just didn't exist. So I found this one. I kept seeing videos of it online and it's not something I would think I would go with. It's bold. The whole thing is like fuzzy corduroy. I saw it and I was like, oh, imagine getting that. That'd be cool. I got the 2-piece sectional with one of them being a chase, and it showed up and they were the biggest sectionals I had ever seen. Really, really wide. The chase kind of feels like you're laying in a dog bed in like the best way possible. Came with 4 matching pillows too. I got these little white ones at Walmart. I've got this big chunky blanket too. This is my couch blanket. The whole area in front of the couch I need to get a big rug for. I'm not quite sure what type I want yet or where I want to get it from because they are really expensive. I didn't know big rugs would be that much. This wall here is a wall. Keeps me safe from the outside. This is my little stone accent wall. It kind of reminds me of a castle. We've got a big stone wall in the house, and this was actually just left over from that, but luckily it worked out perfectly. This is my TV. It's the first TV I've ever had to buy before. I went and got this at Walmart. I also got some LED strip lights to put around it, give it a little bit of a back glow. This is my TV table. I got this from Ashley Furniture. I would not have ordered this if I knew it was gonna come in 150 pieces. But after the blood, sweat, and tears over the 4 hours it took to put together, I ended up really liking it. It's got my tiny fake fire in it, very rustic. It's my little remote base. Both walls on the sides of my living room are pretty empty. I do know that corner is where my Christmas tree is gonna go, but that's only 6 months out of the year. I'm just kidding. But this wall over here is where I want to put a piano. At least a really good keyboard. It is on the to-do list. What is going on out there? Next up is the bathroom. I don't know how, but I accidentally made the bathroom one of the cutest areas of the entire apartment. Over here, this is my little towel cubbies. I like to roll up my towels to make them look fancy. They're Walmart towels. There's this big space over here. I think I'm gonna get some sort of like towel hamper or something like that. Over here is the shower. They went with all gray in here, which I actually really, really like. I've got this stupid shampoo bottle holder thing that doesn't actually stay up. This is the cutest shower curtain I've ever seen in my life. It's got little yellow flowers and a cute ruffle edge. This is my cow in a bathtub picture. It's got a little duck on his head and a little rubber ducky down there. This is my little green basket. This is my bath mat. Very fuzzy. This is the vanity. Got a toothbrush, this little dish for all of my jewelry. This is my mirror. These mirrors pivot, which is really nice if you're trying to check on an outfit or something, but really inconvenient if you're trying to clean them. But I like them. The bathroom has tons of storage, which I mostly just fill up with every curl product imaginable. So over here is the last room in the apartment, the bedroom. Over here is my nightstand. I got this for like $20 off of Facebook Marketplace. I decided to spray paint it cream, take care of a little bumps here and there. This is my bedroom rug. I got it from Walmart. Kind of need something like this for the living room, just bigger. So this was another Facebook Marketplace find, my dresser. I only got it for like $100 and I love it. I love Facebook Marketplace. This is where my TV goes. At night, I can't really see over my bed frame, so I'm probably gonna end up wall mounting it later. But I got this TV out of the tiny home it used to be in my parents' bedroom in there. So I didn't actually have to buy that. Over here, we've got my mirror, my hedgehog, all my little trinkets. And over here is the closet. I have so much storage going underneath the clothes. I've packed all my luggage, random coolers, just hung up a full-length mirror that I got at Walmart. And I've got these really bright pink storage bins from the old house. This basket I love though. One of you guys actually sent this to me and it is so cute. It was so sweet. This holds my my stuffed animals. That's Dumbo. This was the first piece of artwork that I bought for in here. And over here we just hung these up. They're my little baby animal pictures. This is my bed. It is very tall. So it's a little bit of a struggle to get up here every night, and it takes 2 to 3 business days for my feet to hit the ground every morning. But I love it. It is adorable. It kind of gives me like 100-acre wood vibes. I did get this off of Facebook Marketplace as well. It was a bigger purchase, but I figured it would be worth it because it is just such a solid piece of furniture. So I'm happy with the purchase. I got my body pillow and my pillow with arms, all from Walmart, along with this comforter, which is so comfortable. And last but not least, the entire bedroom area is heated and cooled by that mini split. It's really nice at night because the whole bedroom kind of slopes downwards into the bed. So all of the heat or AC kind of just funnels towards wherever you're sleeping, and it feels so nice. The whole setup of the bedroom is so cozy. I love that the wall is really big over here and really small over here. So that's it. That is my entire finished furnished apartment. There might still be a couple of things I need, like a rug or maybe some runner tables, something like that. For the most part, it is squared away. I am so incredibly grateful to have this place. It is gonna be so helpful just to help me save money and have a little bit of my own space and learn how to be an adult. It is gonna suck to move out of here though. I'll tell you that. And then Kamani's gonna move in here and he's gonna take all of the cute cottagey stuff and turn it into a gamer bachelor pad, like weights in it. No, I'm sure it will look very good. It is starting to get a little bit dark out now, because it is like 3:18 in the afternoon. It's 3:18 in the afternoon. So I'm gonna curl up, I'm gonna watch some movies, I'm gonna thaw out dinner. I could not be happier with the way it turned out. So grateful.